I've been meaning to get to the men for Kamala for days and weeks. And now that President Trump has called them all a bunch of, I think this is the perfect opportunity. If you somehow missed the Men for Kamala advertisement that made the rounds just 2 or 3 days ago, take a listen.
I'm a man.
I'm a man.
I'm a man, man.
And I'm man enough.
I'm man enough to enjoy a barrel-proof bourbon.
Neat.
Man enough to cook my steak rare.
Man enough to deadlift 500, then braid the out of my daughter's hair.
You think I'm afraid to rebuild a carburetor? I eat carburetors for breakfast.
I ain't afraid of bears.
That's what bear hugs are for.
I'll tell you another thing I sure am not afraid of. Women.
I'm not afraid of women.
I'm not afraid of women.
They want to control their bodies? I say go for it.
They want to use IVF to start a family? I'm not afraid of families.
They want to be childless cat ladies?
Have all the cats you want.
Woman wants to be president?
Well, I hope she has the guts to look me right in the eye and accept my full-throated endorsement.
And I'm man enough to help them win.
So the first time I saw it, I thought, this must be satire. Like, hi, I'm a man for Kamala. And you know what I like? Gelding myself. That's right. You know what I hate? My testosterone and my gonads. That's what I hate. I'm a man for Kamala. It seemed that it was self-conscious about how ridiculous these guys sound. But the more I listened, the more I thought, maybe they're serious. There was you know what I support? In vitro fertilization and abortion and voting for Kamala. And so then I thought, maybe they're sincere. They cleared up all doubt when one of those guys went on CNN and explained the advertisement.
I come from comedy, and comedy comes from juxtaposition. And so to me, I was just riffing with my friends thinking, wouldn't it be funny if you took these ideas of so macho, you got to tell everyone how macho you are all the time, masculinity, and what I feel is a more real version of what it means to be a man where, you cry at a rom-com, you braid your daughter's hair, you go pick up tampons from the store if someone needs who cares? And so to me, putting those together, but treating it as if it's a real, rugged man political ad would be funny. And I still think it was funny.
I have never purchased tampons. I've been to many drugstores, and there is that aisle there in the drugstores, and sometimes I've accidentally started to walk down that aisle. And when that's happened, I will either speed up, try to get out of the aisle, or I'll turn around and I'll go to a different aisle.
Go to ramp.com/Knowles. Managing your business finances can feel like trying to balance the federal budget. A nightmare. But unlike our friends in Washington, you actually have to make the numbers work. Are you feeling trapped by finance software that's about as useful as a paperweight in a windstorm? Well, I've got news for you. It is time to ramp up your financial game with Ramp. Ramp is a corporate card and spend management software designed to help you save time and put money back in your pocket. First off, Ramp gives you control like you wouldn't believe. We're talking issuing cards to every single employee, but with limits and restrictions that you set. Expense reporting, it's automated. No more wasting time at the end of every month trying to piece together who spent what. Now, let's talk about the accounting side. Ramp's software automatically collects receipts and categorizes your expenses in real time. The kicker? You will be closing your books 8 times faster. That's right, 8 times. But Ramp is not just about saving time. It's about saving money. On average, businesses using Ramp save 5% in their first year. That is real money back in your business. Here's the best part. Ramp is so easy to use. Get started in less than 15 minutes, whether you have 5 employees or 5,000. Now, get $250 when you join Ramp. Just go to ramp.com/Knowles, Knowles, ramp.com/Knowles.
These guys, I think this is a product of our social media age, where there's the breakdown of a common culture and people are just living in their little bubbles and their little tiny circles. This guy, with the most offensive thing about the Men for Kamala advertisement is that these guys really think it's normal. These guys really think, they're making a joke about being extremely manly and masculine. They're self-aware enough of that joke, but they're not self-aware enough to realize that the things they're actually advocating are ridiculous. Yeah, I think fathers should braid their daughters' hair and buy tampons at the store and go support in vitro fertilization and abortion and then go vote for Kamala. Wouldn't that be so cool, guys? They sincerely think that. And I'm sure those guys, when he says, I come from comedy, I don't know what that means. Probably he hangs out with a bunch of guys who took an improv class or something in LA. I assume they're from blue states. And these guys really do only hang out with guys who braid girls' hair and purchase tampons. I mean, the vice presidential nominee, Kamala's running mate, put tampons in an elementary school boys' bathroom, in all of the elementary school boys' bathrooms in Minnesota. These are guys who really believe that it is normal to sit around and drink kombucha and talk about your wife's boyfriend and go buy tampons and all the rest of it. They think it's normal because they're living in a little bubble, in their own little echo chamber. They don't realize how bizarre this is playing in Peoria. It reminds me of a very prominent left-wing communist activist, Antonio Gramsci, who is an Italian communist who inspired a lot of the communists and neo-communists, cultural Marxists, all of the people who in the middle of the 20th century, specifically with the rise of the New Left, were inspired by the Marxist tradition. Antonio Gramsci said, if you want to have a successful revolution, you have to hold on to the common sense. You can't lose the common sense of the people, because then you're going to have all these radical revolutionaries with all of their theories, and they're going to try to whip up the masses into a revolutionary frenzy, and the masses of people are going to say, yeah, no thanks. We like our communities. We like our standards. We like our norms. We like our way of life. We don't want your stupid theories. That was a great clip. Now hold up, ring the bell, subscribe to the Michael Knowles YouTube channel, and we will see you next time.